Hello everybody, welcome back to Return to Ivalice. I'm sorry it's been a little bit, it's been a crazy time, but we're moving on here, even though I have a slight head cold here, so pardon me if I tend to mess up a lot of reading of these dialogues, but you know, we'll do our best. Like now with Herdy, whose brother can be rather simple-minded when it comes to such matters. Thinking to impress the Warrior of Light and his companions, Mont Blanc would likely choose the scene of your recent exploits to prove his worth. Meaning Rabanastre, if I'm not mistaken. Pardon my language, but that Ramza really is an incurable little prick, is he not? How dare he speak to his sister and the Moogle in that manner? I couldn't decide which was worse, the things he said or the way the principal sat back and let him say them. But I suppose it is none of our concern. For now, let us concentrate on the task at hand, finding that Moogle before he does something we'll all regret. Let's say we start nearby. Pier number 2, perhaps? Oh yeah, sounds good. I like that the Ivalice questline sort of gets us out of like just the airship landing a little bit. We get to go and explore the world of Final Fantasy XIV. Not that it's like, you know, we're not spending a lot of time out here because we're going to be moving on to the next raid relatively quickly. I don't think it's not going to be in this video, but we will probably get to it probably in the next one, I'm thinking. I don't know if I might not do what I did the first time with Rabanastre, where I like did the entire raid in one video. I haven't really decided yet. If I do, it'll just be that. It really just depends on the pacing and how we're able to get there, and like how long we have in the video when we do get there. I might just divide up like the raids like by boss or something. We'll see. I have not decided. But anyway, here we are. Here is Herdy and Lena. See what they gotta say. The Falcon Porter tells us that he set a traveling blacksmith away to Yangsha, not a bell past. And why would that be of interest to us, you ask? Because said peddler of iron and steel was seen to be carrying a bag stuffed to the brim with, and I quote, albino mole fur and purple bat wings. I'm not doing no voices today, guys. I'm so sorry. my throat's not feeling it. Mont Blanc. Not that we look like that, Kupo. The quickest route into Dalmasca is via the One River and its western tributaries. If Mont Blanc is bound for Rabanastre, he will seek passage from the Glittering Basin. Okay. I guess what I'll do is I will avoid teleporting, just for the sake of being able to like show off. Here, let's see which random mount we get. Ooh, actually no. You know, I'm gonna go to my mount guide real fast. What's like a nicely themed mount? I don't want to spend too much time on this. Oh, you know what? It's not themed at all, but I love the Cosmo board. I'm gonna use the Cosmo board. One of my favorites. All right, we are off. Let us see where we're going. So we want to go into Yangsha in the Glittering Basin, which is over there. We are currently in the Ruby Sea over here. So, ooh, maybe it was a mistake to not fast travel. I don't know. I need a chance to just talk and yeah, catch up on what's been going on, because oh my gosh, there's so many cutscenes, so much exposition, and all that stuff. But yeah, we're making it through. It is currently, what is it? It is May 25th, so it's been a hot minute since I recorded the last one. It's been a hot minute since I recorded the last Resident Evil 4 as well. I have to get back to that real soon, but you know, I haven't had time, man. Or maybe I've had the time, I haven't had the energy. That's the hard thing, is to juggle more than one project. The same problem I had when I was younger, so I could never easily juggle 2 projects, but we'll see. It might be easier over the summer, because I'm not going to be working full-time at the school. This is the second to last week. So I got this week. It's Monday. It's Memorial Day. Tomorrow I go in. I might take a half day just because I have some PTO. I have to use it or lose it. So I'm taking off Friday, and I'm taking off tomorrow afternoon. But I have a tutoring gig in the evening. And then I'm going to go to my friend Corson's musical improv show in the evening, tomorrow evening at like 8 p.m. He does like a musical improv performance with the group. And I gotta say, it's pretty fun to watch. It's good to go and support him. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm even thinking about taking classes, because I'm like, how different, not for musical improv right away, just like regular ass improv. Maybe musical one day, but not right now. But yeah, I've been thinking about taking classes, because like, it's, how different is it from just, you know, talking off my ass, let's playing, or even teaching, because that's the same thing. I'm just sort of, there's like a throttle in my brain that I just push the button and words come out of my mouth, and that's just what happens, and it will be fun to take a new skill, or to take what the skill that I have and apply it to a little bit of comedy. Maybe it'll make me a better Let's Player too. We'll see. But yeah, it's like $300 for an 8-week class, which is a lot of money, but I kind of want to do it. I kind of want to step out of my comfort zone, you know? And that wouldn't be until August, so I have plenty of time. I have basically the whole summer before I'd have to do that. I could have been taking it now, but I missed the cutoff to sign up for the classes for like the first part of the summer by like a week, because I didn't know I wanted to do it. So, but it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. I can just chill, record a lot of videos, not stress myself too much this summer. I'm already getting a little sick. And oh, another crazy new thing that happened. I got a new bike, and I've been biking all over the city now. I'm so stoked. I might have talked about this in the last video, I'm not sure. My parents bought it, so I don't want to say like, oh, you know, I got a new bike. No, I didn't ask for one. My parents graciously gifted it to me as an early birthday present. Oh, we got some red chocobos. And I am very, very grateful, because oh my gosh, that commuting to work is going to be so much easier now. Just pressing random buttons here. There we go. How are you, Mont Blanc? Okay, so these two red chocobos are, if you do them at level 70, which is like the content that this, it's the level that this content is set at, those red chocobos upon release were hard as hell to kill. Like, I can bring out my own chocobo. I've got a companion here. Oh, what's the menu doing all the way over there? I can summon him. And we've got Brendan. That's what I've named my chocobo. Hello, Brendan. He's my boy. I love him so much. And he can also fight alongside you while you're out in the open world, which is really cool. But yeah, those red chocobos, they do not play. They are crazy. Mont Blanc, what were you thinking? Have you any idea what you put your brother through? He's been worried sick. Both Herdy and Ramsa were right all along. I am a failure, a flop. A flailing, flapping, foppish failure, Kupo. How could I play the part of a hero if I could not even ruffle the feathers of a single measly bird? The audience would see right through me, like the spineless jellyfish I am. Now wait, Mont Blanc. Not everyone can be a hero, not even most heroes. Yes, the bards sing of the man who deals the final blow, but what of his cadre of loyal companions? Do you think Delita united Ivalice on his own? Do you think Talem here was alone when he liberated Alamico? You're never alone on the battlefield. Actually, no, I like this word. Not all wars are won on the front lines. That's true. You need to be the diplomat. But of course they are not. Every campaign needs its brilliant architect, the mastermind who moves the pieces across the board. I, Mont Blanc, can be that mastermind. That was quick. Let us not dwell on the details. The day is saved, and Mont Blanc has escaped sans scratch or singe to show for it. Scratch or singe to show for it. We should return to the Prima Vista before our luck runs out. Yeah, sounds good. I will be fast traveling back to the Prima Vista this time. I wanted to show just the journey into Yangsha, just to show off the world, but we don't need to show the journey back. So I will meet you over there. I'm gonna take this chance to cut and like cough this phlegm out of my throat. We're going right into a cutscene. Okay. Please, this ship is a place of peace. Release my sister, or you will answer to me. When the cat's away... Put that damnable thing down, Ramsa. You're not helping matters. We have no quarrel with you or yours. We only seek aid in finding our leader, Bagamnon. You seek our help, you who threatened to kill my father, who stole his work and made fools of us all. Never. Silence, Ramsa. They have Alma. We will hear what they have to say. As I said, we have no quarrel with you. We only did what was necessary to secure an audience. We surrender our weapons and offer your journal as an act of good faith. This is all rather a lot to digest, but your claims do coincide with what we have learned about the Aura site. You're saying that crystal did something to our captain? After being emptied of Argath's will, the Duma sought that of another sought that of another to sate its appetite for ether. You're saying that crystal ate our captain? Not his body, no. Only his soul. His soul? Tell me, what in your opinion was your leader's deepest desire? What was it that he longed for above all else in the world? Why waste your breath reasoning with these lizards? They showed themselves for the beasts they are when they put a knife to your throat. First mole bats, now lizards. This one's tongue is pure poison. The boy can call us what he pleases. For our past failings, we deserve no better. Your failings? 30 summers have come and gone. Oh, we got more exposition, guys! Yet not a night goes by that I do not wake and sweat at the memory. We were fusiliers in the Dalmascan army, stationed in the royal stronghold at Nalbina. Nalbina Fortress was reputed to be impenetrable. Its fall to the 4th Legion proved a turning point in the Imperial campaign, dealing a crushing blow to Dalmascan morale and ultimately marking the beginning of the kingdom's end. This is beautiful art of Rastler and Begamnon. Begamnon was our captain, and it was clear the day would not be ours. Prince Rastler, commander at the garrison at Nalbina, tasked him with one final mission. Our unit was to escort His Highness's twin sister, the Princess Ashelia, away from the fortress and thence to safety. But things did not go as planned. So in 12, Rastler and Ash are married, and here they're twins. So yeah, they're not married in this version. It's just interesting that they did that. I still remember the words she uttered as she lay dying in the captain's arms, but a stone's throw from where the Garamsite waterway drains into the sea. Even as the fog of death descended upon her, she smiled and told us, the very people who had failed her, to survive, for as long as even a single Dalmascan stood, our nation would never truly perish. That was also amazing art of Ash as well. I wish we got to see her, like, in person. But it should not have been us who survived. By failing to protect our charge, we betrayed the princess and her memory, and brought shame upon our race. So yes, we are not but cold-blooded lizards, deserving of whatever scorn you deign to heap on us. It's a very interesting change, because in 12, these bangaa are all just like brigands. They're basically sky pirates, and they gave them a much deeper role in the Return to Ivalice storyline with the Dalmascan government. That, I don't know, I found that really interesting and compelling. I think we may safely assume a deep-seated hatred towards the invaders of his homeland, coupled with self-loathing born from a sense of powerlessness. The darkness that lurks in the heart of Begamnon is little different from that which drove Argath, the self-same emotions that were to nourish the Duma. Stop speaking in riddles, Charlian. She's saying your brave captain will eventually turn into a monster, or rather, more of one. Garlean lies! What they say is true. If we do not find Begamnon and the Duma soon, none of us are safe, present company included. Do you have any idea where he might have gone? Any at all? Wait, look at this. Something has been added to the final page of my journal, but you're not on the final page, Genomists. You're in the middle of the book. They couldn't animate the final page like that. I love to poke fun, man. I love it. It's so much fun. Still not the final page. Then the captain must have put it there. Only he had access to it. Until we found it in the pack he left behind, that is. Is this Dalmascan? Indeed it is. It says Ridorana. The lighthouse? Why would he write that? And in the old man's journal, no less. I'm sorry I'm giving all these bangaa the same exact voice. That's not the best of me, but I don't know. My throat is not feeling great today, so we're just dealing with it. There is a place on the Valnard Sea, far to the south of Rabanastre, where the ocean tumbles into a gaping maw more than a mom across. The Ridorana Cataract. Legend would have us believe that it is the entrance to the Hell of Water. Many a scholar seeking to prove otherwise has descended into the chasm, some even by airship, but not a one has returned. So you know we're going. That's the trope. As soon as you see like no one's made it back, then we have to do it. We have to do it. Okay, let's talk to Genomists once more. Actually, I want to talk to everyone. I want to see what they want to say. All that I know about Ridorana, I learned during my lessons on Dalmasca geography, but no mention was made of Ivalician legend. While Principal Genovus seems convinced of a connection, I believe I shall reserve judgment until more is known. Is there aught else you would like to ask of me? I'm good. That's a lot of exposition I don't want to read right now. It appears yesterday's enemy is tomorrow's friend. But then, where does that leave us today? The bangaa who took us hostage were once royal fusiliers? Whatever could have driven them to this life of villainy? Tell me, is Ridorana truly as magnificent as they say? Magnificent? You've never been there. And there I was thinking you might have something to contribute. Man, Ramsay, you're a total dickhead. Ever since laying hands on the Duma, Begamnon has acted strangely. He began speaking to the stone as if it were Prince Rastler himself. At first, my brothers and I thought it was in jest, but he continued long after he thought us all at bed. Alright. Bwaji? It is all true. My brothers and I were fusiliers to the royal family, and Begamnon was our captain. We only laid down our flintlocks once we realized our failure. Also, I know one of these bangaa in FF12 is a girl, and I think they just like they boyified all of them here. They're all guys now. I don't remember which one though, because like in FF12, outside of Begamnon himself, all the others are kind of extras. Even Bwaji, who has a much bigger role in 14. In 12, he's like a nothing character. So I really appreciate how they took these like basically empty husks of characters and made them into something a little bit more substantial. We bangaa live long. Any other race would think it a blessing, but to me and mine is a curse. More summers mean more suffering. Well, that's a very pessimistic way to live life, my friend. I must admit to knowing little of Ridorana save that which Lady Mikoto shared with us. Before we expend venerable time and resources traveling to so remote a place, I must review my notes and see if there is any mention of the Abyss. We shall share our findings as soon as we learn aught of interest. Alright. How are we doing? 20 minutes or so? Okay, we're gonna end off the video here. Looks like we're not getting to the next raid right away. We've got one more quest, and then I think it's the raid. So we will do that next time. But thank you guys so much for watching. Glad to be back. Sorry I had to take some time off. It's also going to be busy this week. I'm going to try and get videos on Wednesday and Friday. I'll definitely get one of them, but it might be a little dicey until this week is over. And then next week should be easier because next week is just finals, and I don't have to do much except I actually get shorter days next week. But this week I'm at school pretty late a lot, and then I'm gone the whole weekend. So we'll see what happens. But it's so great to talk to you guys and be back. And I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.